Hey, it's looking like we're live on YouTube. Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's make sure that we're live on Facebook as well. Let's go ahead and get everybody in here. Okay. If you guys can see me, if you can hear me, please let me know. Please let me know. I got to know that you can hear me. Otherwise, what the heck am I doing? Jeez Louise. Hurry! What's up? Yep, you good? What's up, 23 Doc? We got Barry Campbell in the house. James Berryman, of course. Fallen, what's up, brother? David, hey, I can hear you. Perfect. Good to go there. We're going live on TikTok as well. And perfect. We got Trip Hay in the house. Burrito tacos. What's the sauce called that they use for the burrito tacos that you dip it in? It's like basically just like this like oily fat that you dip it in. Like what is that sauce called that you dip the like fried tacos in? If anybody knows. Shaq Nasty in the house. What's up, Austin? Very cool. Okay, cool. I'm just waiting to get a couple more people in here and we will get started. We will go ahead and get started. We'll just get a couple more people in here. Are we dead yet? I know, right? That's honestly the question for 2022. You wake up, you're like, all right, let me feel my pulse. Oh, we still exist, apparently. Okay, all right. Okay. Well, it is good to see you guys. It looks like we're starting to get the whoop back in the house, baby. Ooh, whoop back, baby. We get an official Wolfpack salute today because today is National Dog Day, which is very exciting. I have a little kind of like medium-sized golden doodle. She's around 4 years old. And she's really the light of my life. Definitely what got me through the pandemic and all this like craziness we've been going through for the past few years. So I'm very thankful to have my dog in my life. I'm going to take her on a big walk later. Take her to the dog park. Let her play with some other dogs as well. And hopefully you guys can spoil your dogs today as well. I made a post in the Facebook group asking you guys to post pictures of your dogs. I actually posted a picture of mine, and so many of you guys, were taking part in that, posting pictures of your really pretty dogs and all of that. So if you posted a picture of your dog, I really appreciate it. I think it's a very positive thing. Obviously, if you own a dog, you probably are obsessed with it and in love with it, and it makes you happy. And it's just a very positive experience. So if you shared your dog with me today on Facebook, if you shared a picture of your dog today, I really appreciate it. Thank you for doing that. It's a lot of fun to see people's dogs and see people get passionate about their dogs, right? So good times all around. Betty, I'm really sorry to hear about you losing your dog last March. To the people who have lost their dogs recently, which I actually do have a couple friends who have recently had their dogs pass away as well. I'm very sorry to hear that. So if you're having any issues with your dog or your dog passed away recently, I'm very sorry to hear that. And, prayers for you guys. So anyways, happy National Dog Day. Love all three of my dogs. Yeah, David, your dogs are awesome, man. I'm a dog. John, seriously. Cool. All right. Well, perfect. Okay. I'd like to also give a shout out to Mike Valentine. Today is Mike Valentine's birthday. So happy birthday to Mike Valentine. I'm not sure if he's in here with us today. It's his birthday. If he's not with us today, I completely understand, but just wanted to give him a shout out. He is absolutely a regular in these live videos and show us a lot of support. So happy birthday to Mike Valentine, man. Hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend as well. All right. Cool. The thermal names. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just taking a look at a couple of the comments here. Just looking at a couple of the comments. Okay, cool, cool. All right, well, I appreciate it, guys. Awesome. Okay, so today I figured I would give away some tan i3Ts. I thought that would be a cool giveaway. I'm usually used to giving away i5Rs, but we did do some tan i3Ts actually that were a part of a couple bundles during the National Knife Day sale that we had that ended last night. Okay. So obviously, yeah, elephant in the room is we did have a National Knife Day sale this week. It's been going on for the past couple of days. We had deals on knives up to 40% off. We had some really cool bundles with some flashlights. One of those flashlights is the tan i3T. You guys love the i3Ts. I think it's the best AAA battery flashlight out there. The output is fantastic. A lot of people put the 10440 batteries in here and they upgrade the output. It like triples the output when you put a 10440 in here as well. So it's a really cool flashlight. Love the tan color. So stick around till the end of this video and we will give some of these away to you guys on all three platforms, on TikTok, Facebook, and on YouTube. All right. And that's another thing I wanted to say is this week is freaking awesome, right? Like we had National Knife Day and we had National Dog Day. Like freaking knives and dogs, the best. Now, if only today was National Flashlight Day, then it'd be the best week of my life, right? But unfortunately, it's not National Flashlight Day. But the fact that we're celebrating dogs and knives this week, I think is fantastic. Two things that bring a bunch of happiness to my life for sure. Cool. Okay. So I'll go ahead and talk about a couple of things. So one thing that I noticed is that I really like the Splint a lot more with these aluminum scales. And I'm just going to be honest with you. You guys know that I'm a big fan of carrying the Parrot. I probably carry the Parrot most out of all the knives that we make. The Splint was always just like a little too lightweight, a little too just kind of small feeling to me. Obviously, I'm a bigger guy and I kind of prefer knives that are a little bit more substantial. But when I put these aluminum scales on the Splint, I love it so much more. And now I can't stop playing with it. I really like the Splint with the aluminum scales. They're a little bit beefier than the G10 scales. They're a little bit more contoured as well. So they're a little bit more rounded off than the G10. And then also, of course, they're heavier than the G10. So it feels like a more substantial knife. It gives the knife kind of a beefier feeling, even though it's still the same size. I also think the Desert Camo scales look really good with the acid washed blade. And I personally like putting it on this version here with the blue clip and the blue pivot as well. So I'm a big fan of the Splint. I'm like a born again fan of the Splint with it having these aluminum scales. Like I absolutely love this thing. I've been enjoying it all week. I've been enjoying, posting pictures of it and all of that. I think it looks great. So if you guys picked up the Splint with the aluminum scales, like you're going to love it, guys. I really hope that we continue to produce aluminum scales for like all of our knives that have G10 scales. Like I would really like to see aluminum scales for the Beagle. I think that would be really cool. I'm trying to think what else. Like the Rattel would be really cool because that's more of like a compact knife as well. I would definitely really like to see more aluminum scales because I think we're knocking it out of the park. We did these, and then we've done the patriotic scales as well. If you guys picked those up when we released those, we even had those for sale during the National Knife Sale as well. So you could have picked those up yesterday, a couple days ago as well. So. The Beagle is the only one that has left-hand option for the clip. No, I hear you. We do need to have more left-hand options. I will say this, though. Liner locks are very good for being a lefty. I've got a Freeze 2 right here. So when you're a lefty, and I actually am a lefty, even though I do carry a knife in my right pocket because I guess I'm ambidextrous with knives because I can flick them and use them with both hands. It doesn't really matter. But I am left-handed. I write left-handed and all of that. The liner lock knives are very good for being a lefty. The frame lock knives are actually a little bit difficult for being a lefty, because if it's a frame lock, then that means that you're going to be holding the lock relief cut with your thumb if you're holding it with your left hand. The problem is if you're holding the lock relief with your thumb, you're applying pressure to that detent ball, and that's making it very, very hard to open, right? So it's a lot harder to flip open a knife if you're a lefty if it's a frame lock versus it being a liner lock. Because if it's a liner lock like this, actually like most of our knives, Splint's a liner lock. I even have a Gar here just to like have some fun today. This one's a liner lock as well. Most of our knives are a liner lock. We do have the titanium Splint, which is a frame lock, but that's kind of a one-off. Most of the knives are liner lock. So anyways, the part that you would be applying pressure to with your thumb on a frame lock isn't happening on a liner lock because it's guarded by the scale going over the liner. You see what I'm saying? So you don't actually have that issue. So if you're a lefty, obviously it would be nice to have the clip on the opposite side, which, oh, by the way, you can do on the Freeze 2. Just to let you know, there's holes on this side, so you can carry the Freeze 2 lefty. But anyways, with the liner lock, I think it's perfect. I mean, I'm using my left hand right now. I know like the live videos are like opposite looking. I don't know if this looks like my right hand, but this is my left hand. And when I flick the knife open with my left hand, it's perfect. Okay. TT, if you're a lefty, you'll probably want to get the Freeze 2 because it has the holes right here on the opposite side, and you can actually use it with the clip on the other side. And again, this is a liner lock as well. Okay. So there's that. So for my carry for this weekend, since I've really been enjoying the desert camo Splint right here with the scales, obviously I'm going to carry the desert camo Warrior Mini 2 as well. I mean, just look at this combo right here, guys. Like, it's a perfect match. And these are awesome EDC, sized products. I mean, of course, it's very easy to carry the Warrior Mini 2. It's a great size for a pocket flashlight. The Splint is extremely compact. So this is what I'm going with this weekend, this little desert camo combo. I'm really glad to see these scales again because they match our flashlights too. We made a lot of desert camo flashlights at this point. We even did a Marauder 2. We did the Javelot Turbo. Like, we've done so many products in the desert camo at this point, and I've been enjoying it. So I just hope that we keep releasing the knives in colors that match the flashlights, right? Because all you guys have our flashlights, right? So if you get a knife to carry at the same time as the flashlights, you want them to match, right? Like, why wouldn't you want them to match? So that's my only thing, is I just hope that we keep making products that match the flashlights. I have not seen that knife yet. Yeah, TT. So hopefully they're still on Amazon. These have been for sale on Amazon, but it's the Freeze 2. Okay. We talked about this last Friday. A lot of you guys bought these during that live video, actually, just because I think a lot of you guys didn't realize that this existed, because we haven't really promoted it that much, but these are or should be still on Amazon. They were for sale on Amazon. It just depends on if they were in stock or not. Man, I want to retell, but I hate the blue. You could dye them. You could dye the scales. A lot of people are doing that with the Gar. There was a lot of people in the Facebook group that were like, I don't know about that white color for the scales, man. And all these people were like, dude, you could just dye them. It's no big deal. So I think a lot of the people who are receiving these, who bought these, have full intention of changing the colors of these scales. I think maybe like a dark purple would be really cool, especially with this white platform right here. I mean, there's a lot you could do with this, with taking these scales off and dyeing them. So I look forward to seeing what you guys do with the Gar scales. A lot of people in our Facebook group dye the scales. Like you'll see knives in colors that we've never made. And it's because they dyed them. They changed the color themselves, right? Which is not that extensive of a process. I mean, you can just look it up on YouTube, just dyeing G10. I need to pick up a Ratel, Gar, and Zilla. Yeah, absolutely, man. I really like the Zilla. The Gar is fun just because it's such a wild design and just so unique, and just such a cool part of the collection. But in terms of like just general practicality, I think the Zilla makes more sense. This knife is just so wide, man. Like this blade is basically a rectangle. You know what I'm saying? Like this blade is literally just like a massive rectangle. Whereas the Zilla is more of a like a standard blade shape that doesn't take up as much room in your pocket. So I think in terms of like an everyday carry, I think the Gar is a little bit crazy to carry in your pocket on a daily basis, but the Zilla you actually can. I've carried the Zilla several times and it was perfectly fine. It was comfy. Didn't really notice it in my pocket. And it has perfect ergonomics. Super sharp, great action. It's great. Looks like a lot like the Kaiser's sheep's foot. Yeah. No, it's true. And look, I know I give the Gar a little bit of a hard time saying that it's not a practical knife, but like I have truly enjoyed having this. I've had this for about a week or so. I posted a picture in the Facebook group the day that I got it because I was really excited about it. But I have just had an absolute blast with this knife. Like, if you have a knife collection, you probably have somewhere that you store them. Have that be a Pelican case. Maybe you have one of those little like Spyderco cases. Maybe you have like them in like the pouches in a box or something like that. Like, if you have a knife collection, there's some way that you store them. Like, you can't just leave them all out on the counter. I mean, you could, but like, you don't want to do that, right? So typically, I will pull certain knives out of my case that I want to play with that week, that I want to carry that week. Like I'll choose what knives that I want to, have be a part of my daily carry for that week, whatever it is. I haven't put the Gar in the case yet. I can't make myself put it away because I'm just enjoying it too much. Like it's just too fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's the only point I'm trying to make is like, I've had this thing for over a week. And even though like I haven't really been carrying it that much, I can't put it in the case because it's just so much fun. Like this is so addicting right here. Just look at this action. It's insane. It's so good. So I'm a really big fan of the Gar. It's probably one of the most fun knives in my collection, if you can call it that. How do I call Olight about my issues? Thank you, Marvin. So the Gar is like a butcher knife. I know, right? I know, but it's so much fun. Chopper for my meatball. Yeah. So Marvin's asking about how he contacts our customer service. Okay. So there's a couple different ways that you can do it. So you can email us at cs@olightstore.com. Okay, so it's CS, so Charlie Sam stands for customer service, cs@olightstore.com. Or a very quick way to get in contact with us between 10 a.m. and midnight on a daily basis is our website live chat. Our website live chat is really cool because you can talk to someone in real time. So you don't have to sit around and wait for them to email back and forth, which is a lengthy process. Like you're literally having a conversation with someone. Our live chat function on the website, again, is from 10 a.m. to midnight every single day Eastern time. And it's a fantastic way to get a hold of us, and we can take care of your issues immediately through that live chat function. And those are the ways that I would suggest getting in contact with us. You can always send us a private message on social media. We answer private messages on Facebook and Instagram. Private messages like isn't really a thing on YouTube. So if you're watching us on YouTube right now, just know that you're probably gonna have to go to one of the other social media platforms if you want to talk to us on social media. A really good way also to get someone's attention who works for Olight is to be a part of our Facebook group. Our Facebook group, you can talk to any of the reps that we have in there. We have several different reps in that group that are always available, always ready to answer your questions. So we've got our email, we've got our website live chat, we've got social media private messages, and then we also have our Facebook group as well. And those are ways, easy ways that you can get in contact with us so we can take care of you. Okay. Fallen, I'm not sure, man. I would take a look at it. Maybe try a different device. You might want to try a different device. I mean, people use our live chat all day, every day. So it might be like a technical issue or something like that if you're having an issue getting in contact with our live chat. You might also have your ad blockers and all of that kind of stuff. Make sure that you turn off your ad blockers, any type of thing that you have on your browser that's blocking stuff. That might be a thing as well, because when you do the live chat, it actually is a pop-up that comes up on your screen. If you have pop-ups turned off, it's not going to work. It's impossible, right? So it's something to look into. It might be like a computer settings thing or something like that. Cool. How did the OBI launch do? So yeah, as you guys know, we have a new website called obuy.com, where it's going to be just a separate division for the company, and it's going to be a place for us to sell like outdoor gear, camping gear, all kinds of like lifestyle outdoor stuff, right? We're really excited about it. We actually rolled out a kind of volunteer program where people can get special logins to the website where they can go ahead and make purchases, and then they can give us the recommendations on things that they like and don't like about the website before we officially roll it out to everyone. So today is kind of our like pre-launch for OBI, and we're pretty much just testing the waters and seeing how it's going. A lot of people in the Facebook group so far who've been posting their orders and things like that have said that it's been a smooth process. Because of our experience building olightstore.com and olightworld.com and all of the growing pains and all of the things that we learned from making those websites, we've gotten pretty good at it, right? If you guys have been here since the beginning, you'll know that back in the day when we first launched olightstore.com, we had a lot of server issues. We had a lot of things that we were going through and learning about running a website that was getting very high traffic, especially during the flash sales. Luckily, we've learned a lot, and I feel like we've gotten pretty good at making these kinds of websites. And so I don't really see OBI having a lot of issues. As long as we're running it close to, how we're running olightstore.com. So I would say feel confident with obuy.com because of the fact that olightstore.com is such a good website. Olightworld.com is a great website as well. Obviously, yeah, Brian, obviously there's going to be a few glitches for a brand new website. I don't care who made the website. Like there's always going to be something to fix. That's just life. But overall, I think people have said it's been pretty smooth so far. So I'm excited about it. Haven't been a bad experience. A few misspellings. Yeah, exactly, Barry. But in terms of like the server and the experience and the menus and how everything kind of flows, I think it's pretty good. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So my week this week is obviously did a lot of work for the knife sale. Obviously that is over, and our warehouse in Virginia is shipping like crazy. They're going to be shipping nonstop. You guys will probably get your tracking numbers today if you haven't already for your knife orders that you've been placing the past couple of days. You guys know that at least our shipping for the past few sales has been fantastic. I'm very, very happy with our shipping performance over the past few sales, and it's getting better and better. So I don't think you guys have anything to worry about if you placed orders recently, especially during the knife sale for shipping times. Okay. Cool. Waving a hand from Northwest Arkansas. 5 days to go before my birthday. Absolutely. That's awesome. Well, happy birthday next week, my friend. Very, very cool. Obuy is working good. Good to hear, Colin. Appreciate that. Carl said Obuy worked well. Not a whole lot of products on there yet, of course, Carl. You know, as time goes on, the website's just going to get better and better. We're going to continue to add products on there. Here's an example. So there's a new restaurant that just opened up near my house. They just opened up like a couple days ago, actually, but I was looking at their Instagram page and they were talking about how they had a limited menu for the launch. And it's because they don't want to roll out a menu that has 50 different items on it when they don't even know really how everything's going to go yet. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with this. Like, when you first launch a website, you don't want to launch a website that has 1,000 products. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to actually be able to focus on a smaller amount of things so that you can perfect those things and then add on to it from there. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense for the website to be nowhere near its potential at launch. But as it grows, it's going to become actually pretty big. So I think it's going to become a pretty crazy website. Like, we fully intend to have an unbelievable amount of products on that website. Like, it's going to get pretty wild. It's going to be a big website. Man, I caved on the sale and got the O-tackle. That's awesome. Good to hear. It's a really nice piece, man. I think for the money, for the very low cost that it is, you're getting a lot. Let's see here. Will this Obuy thing go public soon to anyone? Yeah. So right now, we kind of have like our volunteer program going on, where there's limited access to obuy.com. Again, we don't want all of our fans going to the website right now while it's first launching. You know, we kind of want to gradually have everybody go onto the website instead of having you guys jump on a brand new website and it ends up having issues because we pushed everybody to it at the wrong time. Like, we don't want to do that. So right now we're gradually having people go to the website, but we will announce our official opening day very, very soon. Okay. So stay tuned for that. I'm not here to make any big Obuy announcements. But I should talk about it because it is another one of those elephants in the room, because a lot of people are talking about it today, especially in the Facebook group. But just know that we are going to roll it out as a like regular website where everyone has access to buy everything very, very soon. Okay. I know, TT. I know. I hear you, man. I hear you. We have to do it this way. We can't just have thousands and thousands and thousands of people on the website. You know, when we first roll it out, like we got to test things. We got to make sure that it's good to go before we let everybody into the website. So hopefully you guys can understand that, but we will be actually rolling out the website to everyone very, very soon. Okay. So anyways, so this week I'm pretty beat today. This has been a really big work week, guys. There's a lot of things that we're working on right now. We've got obuy.com, been working on that all week. We had the knife sale all week. I was working on that all week. And then also, as you guys know, we're going to have our OFAN celebration sometime soon. You know, I don't think that's a secret. Everybody knows that we have our OFAN celebration in September every year. So I've been doing an incredible amount of work for the OFAN Day celebration as well. That we hopefully will be announcing sometime soon. I can't give you a date on that. I can't give you any details on that, but just letting you guys know that September is going to be absolutely insane for Olight. Like, September is going to be crazy, man. Like, it's going to be a ridiculous month. And think about, I'm calling September ridiculous, and we're coming off of August with the Arkfeld. Okay, we have the knife sale. Like, August has been a big month too. I mean, we released the Arkfeld. Like, that's good. That's a really big product for us. That's going to be around for a very long time, that we're going to continue to produce. That's been very popular with you guys. Like, the Arcfeld was a really big release. And we can't even keep the freaking things in stock. Like, we put them on the website and you guys buy them all. You know what I'm saying? So the Arcfeld's an incredible flashlight. I've really been enjoying it. It's fun that it has the green laser. The design is perfect for daily carry. We're really loving the Arcfeld. Anyway, so I'm just saying, August was definitely a big month for us. But September is going to be so much bigger, guys. So much bigger. And September is my birthday month as well. So it's very exciting. When you have the OFAN day going on, I got my birthday going on. Like, it's going to be a big month, guys. It really, really big. Good enough to change it to O-Timber. That's awesome, dude. That is incredible. Perfect answer. Yeah, Lou is O-Timber. Yeah, we're going to call it O-Timber. We're changing it. I'm going to call the Earth Manager. Where's the Earth Manager? Can I speak to the Earth Manager? We're changing September to O-Timber, folks. We're changing it. Cool. So that's really kind of all the things that I wanted to say today. We'll go ahead and get into the giveaway. But again, if you guys purchased something during our National Knife Day sale over the past couple of days, thank you very much. If you did, you got a really good deal on some excellent pieces. So you should be proud if you made a purchase during the Knife Day sale. Amazing deals, and I guarantee you guys are going to like these knives. They really are well built. Geez, I've been talking a lot this week. The fit and finish is fantastic. The centering, the lockup, they're extremely sharp. Great designs. So if you purchased any O knives during the sale, we really appreciate it, guys. I really think you're going to enjoy these, no matter what model that you picked. Again, O-Buy, we're almost there. And again, OFAN Day, we're almost there as well. So there's a lot going on, guys. If you're familiar with Olight, if you've been a fan of ours for the past few years, you know that we go really, really hard in the final quarter of the year. The beginning of the year is typically a little bit slower because the end of the year is always so insane for us. Now's the time to pay attention to Olight. Now's the time to be an Olight fan. Like, seriously. If I could tell anyone, like when are you guys doing the biggest things? Like, when are you guys really popping off and releasing the best products and all of that? I'd say the end of the year, by far. Like, the end of the year is the best time to be an Olight fan. So very exciting things coming up. We're coming up on the best time of the year for Olight, and it's very, very exciting and a whole lot of work. So, David, probably not the first week of September, but just know that as long as you purchase things within your birthday month, you will be able to receive double points with your OFAN account for anything that you purchase that month. You see what I'm saying? So you're born September 6th. If you end up making a purchase at the end of September, you're still going to get double points because it's in that month, if that makes sense. I feel like September is a very common month to get born, right? We're all winter babies, or I guess, is that what they call us? Like winter babies or something? I call us like New Year's Eve babies as well, because we're like 9 months after the new year. So anyways, we're New Year's babies, we're winter babies, whatever you want to call it. But I feel like everybody's born in September is what I'm trying to say. The good news is we're going to end up having one of the biggest events of the year in September. So if you're born in September, that's very good news for you, because you're probably going to get a lot of double points because there's going to be a lot of really cool stuff to buy. Okay. I got the orange Splint and black light too, ready for my delivery. That's awesome. Thank you, Melissa. You will absolutely enjoy it. I've got one right here. Fantastic. Really, really nice action. You can see here, super snappy. Looks really cool with the black blade, the orange scales. Great knife. Anyways, let's go ahead to the giveaway, guys. Let's go ahead and give some stuff away, and I'll let you get out of here and go enjoy your weekend. hopefully you got some nice weather this weekend. Obviously the summer is like starting to come to a close. It's still extremely hot outside. We're still having, 90-degree days. So by no means is it cooling off yet. So if you can get outside, if it's not raining, if you have a nice weekend, please get outside, especially before it actually starts cooling off. So let's go ahead and give stuff away. So we're going to go ahead and do the giveaway first on TikTok, then we're going to do it on YouTube, then we're going to do it on Facebook, okay? So TikTok, you are going to be the first participants in this flashlight giveaway, okay? I must win today. Tomorrow is my birthday. Pierre, happy birthday, my friend. Happy birthday. You're a lucky dog to have a birthday on a Saturday, man. I think my birthday this year is on like a Tuesday. I'm like, oh, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna go like, what can I do on a Tuesday? You know what I'm saying? Like, so congratulations for having a birthday on a Saturday. Live it up, man. Enjoy it. I hope you have a great weekend. So let's go ahead and do our fun numbers game. So what we're gonna do is have you guys pick a number between 1 and 50, okay? You have to pick a random number between 1 and 50 in the comments section. If you guess the number that is in my head correctly, you will win a free flashlight. If you do win, all you got to do is send me an email with your shipping address, and I will send you this flashlight for $0 and $0 shipping, okay? So let's go ahead, get some readies in the comment section. Again, the number has to be between 1 and 50. I have the number in my head ready to rock and roll. So TikTok, go ahead and start guessing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, TikTok, let's get some answers. Guess any number between 1 and 50. Anything you want. Go ahead. Oh my gosh, someone actually did one that was pretty close, but no cigar. That was a really good first guess, though. Holy smokes. Oh, okay, so I do see the right answer. I just want to 100% make sure that you were the first one. Okay, so we got readies. Okay, and yes. Okay, you got it. So David Call. I'm sorry, Pierre. I'm sorry. It's David with 34. So David, congratulations. I'll give you a knife thwack. This is how I clap. There's one clap. There's another clap. So congratulations, David. Send me an email, man. Email Sean, SEAN, at olightstore.com. SEAN at olightstore.com. Make sure you send me your address, and I will ship out your free flashlight, okay? Well, thank you guys so much for watching on TikTok. Really appreciate the support. Really appreciate you guys tapping your screen and all the hearts and all the fun things that you can do in the TikTok live videos. Thank you for the support. Happy National Dog Day. If you got a dog, take them outside, give them a treat, enjoy yourselves, have a great weekend, use your flashlights, and we'll see you guys later. Peace. Okay, here we go. So now we're on to YouTube. YouTube people, we're doing 50 to 100. 50 to 100 on YouTube, all right? That's where we're at with you guys. You got to guess a number between 50 and 100. I have the number in my head. YouTube, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Dude, TT, I am sweating, bro. I told you it's hot. I told you it's hot. It's so hot. I feel good, though. I feel good. Okay. Keep guessing, guys. I'm just scrolling. I'm scrolling, looking for that right answer. Looking for that right answer. Okay. Facebook, thank you for your patience. Okay, so I do have the right answer here. We're almost with you, Facebook. I do have a winner here on YouTube. Let me just scroll one more time just to make sure that I am correct. Okay. Yes. Okay. So the winner is Mr. Mike Reese with 81. Mike Reese. Mike Reese. I just want to be like, yeah, like that. That's the kind of day that I'm having. It's just, woo. Can we fist bump? Is that how we celebrate winners now? Mike Reese. So the answer was 81. Congratulations, Mike. Well done, my friend. Send me an email again, Sean, Sean, at olightstore.com. Send that to me now so I can go ahead and get this submitted for you so that we can try and get these shipped out before the weekend. All right. Thank you guys so much for entering. Thanks for being here for this live video. I feel like this week has been really, really fun with the National Knife Day sale. Definitely a poppin' week, as we could say. I mean, we had a big sale this week. That's always a good thing. We're gearing up for some craziness in September, so get ready for that. And of course, we're very excited about the launch of OBI coming up here soon as well. If you're a tester for OBI, please make sure you get over there, order some things, check it out. Let us know if there's any issues, anything that we can fix for you before we do the official rollout. Anyways, smash that like button, just like PC Phil said. Thank you for the support, brother. Smash that thumbs up button. That way YouTube knows that we're doing good things over here. Anyways, you guys have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next week. Peace.